Honestly, I'm kind of nervous for today's video because we're gonna go through my entire closet and try everything on, all my Disney bound pieces, fandom clothing, theme park outfits, everything. Sorting out what to keep and what to rehome or donate. Styling fandom outfits is one of my favorite hobbies, so we have a lot to go through because, as you may know, I have a growing bump right now and I am in dire need of reorganizing my closet, so let's get into it. If you are new here, welcome to my video diary of life as a fangirl. I think we're gonna start with jackets because most of them are out here already. I've been procrastinating doing this video because it's just so much. I'm just embarrassed at how much stuff I've hoarded, but we've got to do it at some point, so we might as well do it together. Okay, so first we have this faux fur jacket. It still fits pretty good despite all the changes happening in my body. I like this a lot as a Disney bound piece. I did get it from Amazon a while ago for a Chewbacca outfit. And side note, I'll do my best to mention where everything's from as we go through these. I don't know what else this could work for, but I'm sure there's something. I think is a keep. Cute little flower cardigan. This one is from Marshall's. It is very cute, but I don't like that it doesn't have the flowers on the back. I think this one's gonna be a donate. The next piece I'm really excited about. Already 99% sure it's gonna be a keep. It's a super long cardigan. I had been trying to thrift something like this for the longest time. This one I actually found on Amazon, and I got it thinking it to be a Queen Amidala piece. If there's one thing about me, I will always relate a clothing item to a character. And also, I just had the thought that this could be a Life Day outfit too. So my Star Wars people, let me know if you see the vision for that maybe. But anyways, this is definitely a keep. Purple blazer. The character I thought of when I got this one was She-Hulk. What I think may not be what you guys think, and I'm always so excited to hear from you guys. So if there's a character you think of as we go through these items, let me know in the comments. It's been a while since I reached for this one. Maybe a donate. Red denim jacket. Definitely still fits, but it's also been a while since I reached for this one. I think a donate. Now we're getting into some fun ones. This one is a Star Wars jacket, a Rebels windbreaker, and it's from Heroes and Villains, which, for full transparency, I am a part of their affiliate program. If you so decide to shop there, I do have a code to save with them. As you will see as we go through this, I am a big fan of their items. Definitely a keep. Next up, we have a Disney 100 Mickey sweater. This one has sentimental value because Smiley got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago, and it's very comfy, so it's definitely a keep. Okay, then we have a Uniqlo blazer, which is a prime example of exactly why we needed to do this. There's no chance that it's gonna button. This one was a hand-me-down from my aunt, so it's a Japanese medium, probably a small and US size, but we've both taken very good care of it, so I'm sure it will find a good new home out there. Next, we have an extremely cropped sweater. I had a character in mind when I got this, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. I'm not the biggest fan of this fit, so this is a donate. Another very exciting Star Wars jacket. This one is also brand new from Heroes and Villains. I recently got a couple pieces from them to refresh my wardrobe. It's a quilted button-up jacket. Felt this one was kind of Princess Leia coded. A keep. Also, side note before I forget, I like to go 1 or 2 sizes up just because I like a looser fit. Another Heroes and Villains piece. I really like these jackets because they're not too in-your-face Star Wars, but if you know, you know. If that makes sense. But this one I have been waiting to do a Boba Fett Disney bound Galaxy's Edge outfit with. A keep for sure. The amount of Star Wars clothes in my closet that we've gone through and have still yet to go through is crazy. But yet another Star Wars jacket. This one is from Cakeworthy. Also a bomber jacket. Kind of a light side versus dark side theme. I like that it's lighter weight and that it's not character specific. A keep. Another very sentimental value jacket, the Goofy Movie Powerline jacket, also from Cakeworthy. For one, Goofy Movie is one of my favorite Disney movies, and it has a lot of meaning for me, but also this was part of a PR package, the first package I got from Disney. Never expected, but so greatly appreciated. Like I always say, if I can make it, you can make it. I used to be the shyest person in existence, and somehow things like this happen. But anyways, this jacket, I love that it's Powerline. I love that it's Goofy Movie. 1000% keep. Next up, we have kind of a weird one. It's a poncho, I think. But this one I got because it reminded me of Ahsoka's cloak. At least a good 4 or 5 years since I've reached for this. So I think it's had its moment and ready to move on to a new home. Hot Flex Windbreaker. This one is also brand new, and I've yet to wear it because we still haven't had jacket weather yet here this season. But I do like the cut of this a lot, and it's a keep. Next, we have a sweater from Cider. Cider is very affordable, but I find their pieces are very hit or miss. This one was cute for the first wear, but it's pulling and unraveling in a couple places, which makes me very sad because I haven't worn it that much. But I do really like the buckle detail on this. The fact that it still fits, I think it's going to be a keep for now. Last for our jacket category is another item from Heroes and Villains. It is a Luke Skywalker jacket, I think heavily inspired by the Return of the Jedi all black look. It is like a very heavy duty winter jacket, but I think a piece that's going to last for years to come. So yes, a keep. Next thing we're going to take on is graphic tees. A lot of these I got oversized already, so we're going to go through it pretty quickly, I think. Starting with the one that I'm already wearing, another Heroes and Villains item. One of the original X-Wing sketches from A New Hope, I believe. A keep. Star Wars tee from Uniqlo. This one and the other Uniqlo tees I have were from an artist collab, and I think all of those are going to be a keep. I Heart Mandalorian from Star Wars Celebration this year. Keep. Pod Racer Anakin from Granif, easily a keep. I'm almost feeling what's the point of this because I want to keep like all of these. Clone Wars Final Season Ahsoka Tano. This one is from her universe. This one has definitely had a moment. In fact, many moments. It is a medium. Normally I like to go large. So this one is actually going to be a donate. Revenge of the Sith tee from the Disney parks. I shouldn't even have to say it, but keep. Blower in a truck out there all of a sudden, so hopefully the noise isn't catching too much. But we've got Goofy Movie Powerline from Disney Store Japan, keep. My Chemical Romance tour tee this year, definitely a keep. Okay, this one is kind of iconic. It's from the Ashley Eckstein collection that came out at the parks earlier this year. A lot of you guys already know I'm a Vader girly through and through, but the fact that this says daddy on it, I've been trying to convince Ji-chan to wear this once the baby comes. Realistically, I think there's no chance that he's gonna do that, but I will definitely wear this. Thrifted Mario Kart tee. It's comfy and a way to break up all these Star Wars tees, so I'm gonna say keep. Another thrifted Mario tee. Honestly, I don't reach for this one that much. I think it's gonna be a donate. Next, we've got a Gengar tee. I'm impressed that this still fits because it is a small. I haven't tried this one on since this happened, so maybe it's actually a fun way to show this off a little bit. I think a keep. A Spider-Man heart tee in that same cut. Both this one and the Gengar one are from Amazon. Also a keep. Did my chem tee. Definitely seen better days. I think a donate. Kind of shocked that I was even able to get this one on. It's like barely fitting at this point, but it was the DIY Toy Story tee I did earlier this year. I have a couple in this exact same base shirts. They were pretty tight to begin with. I think I will keep them in like storage somewhere. Loath Cat t-shirt. The fact that a Loath Cat tee exists is like makes my fangirl heart so happy. I still have so many Star Wars tees from Heroes and Villains. I'm just gonna say they're all keeps and like put overlays of them here just to speed this up a little bit, because if it wasn't obvious already that I like their things a lot, I like their things a lot. The Sally tee from Gap. This is a brand new one. It is extremely soft and it is a size large, so it's like still a little bit loose, which might be a good thing, so I am gonna keep it. Pink Star Wars tee. This one is from Amazon, but with the excessive amounts of Star Wars tees that I already have, I don't reach for this one as much as I do for those, so we're gonna find this one a new home. Very recent purchase from Disneyland, definitely a keep. Kingdom Hearts Halloween Town tee. This one I found on Amazon. I've had it for a couple years and it's definitely had its number of moments. I'm keeping so many other tees that something's gotta give, so I think donate. Star Wars Concerts tee, tour dates on the back. I know we've gone through a lot of Star Wars already, but I don't really have anything with Han, Luke, and Leia, so I'm feeling inclined to keep this one. Last in the graphic tee is a Town t-shirt. It's from Amazon. Not the greatest quality, but I can definitely see myself doing more Town and turning red outfits, so I'm gonna hang on to it for now. The next category we're gonna take on is dresses, which I think is gonna be a fun one. Since we're kind of getting into the Christmas season, let's start with this one. This is actually a very recent thrift find. Washed it. I haven't tried it on yet. Ooh, okay. This has some potential, I think. The length is not my favorite. I wish it was like true maxi skirt length, but I can definitely see some Christmas outfits with this one, so keep. If you've been here before, you'll probably know that I have a love for overalls, especially one pair in particular, which were also thrifted. Oh, this is not looking too good. So close. The buttons don't stay buttoned all the way, but I think it's going to be a while before I can comfortably wear these again. I am going to hold on to them and hope in the distant future they may fit again. A red mini dress, which I like to call the apple dress. It's kind of shaped that way. My vision when I found this was to do a poison apple outfit. It is from Amazon and it fits quite comfortably, so keep. Little black button-up dress, also a thrift store find. It's like slightly see-through, so I'm trying to stay G-rated here. It is pretty cute, so I think a keep. Another thrifted item, a brown maxi dress. The fit is a little bit awkward, tight on the top and then big everywhere else. Maybe could be a good thing. I think I'll keep it for now. The scary teddy dress, I'll already say this is a keep. Originally a thrifted dress, I ended up painting the stripes on to turn it into a scary teddy costume. I'm just so excited with how it turned out. I kind of want to repeat that outfit already and maybe even meet Santa Jack in it. This one is a little bit scandalous and I'm kind of shocked that it still fits. I bought this in like January, planning to do a nightgown Padme outfit, but just never got around to it. The fact that this still fits and like that this is happening now, maybe now is the time to do it. A cute little fall Amazon dress, fitted on the top and like loose everywhere else. But with how things have grown, like, sorry if this is too much information, but this is just the reality of the situation right now. The top parts won't even zip now. Makes me kind of sad because I thought I would have a little bit more wear out of this year, but I'm still gonna keep this one and hope for next fall. Parachute overall dress from GU. I've got to say she's pretty tight now. I do have hope that it's gonna fit in the long term, so I'm gonna keep it in storage. A little strapless dress from Cider. This one I also bought a long time ago, planning to do a picnic Padme outfit. I'm kind of shocked that this still fits also, so that's pretty exciting. Also kind of part of this is this one that I found at Marshall's. Honestly not sure if this is like a lingerie item, but the pattern on it was like literally perfect for a picnic dress. So I was gonna DIY this somehow and just never got around to it, but I'm still gonna keep these and try to get to these someday. Denim overall dress, still fits comfortably, so keep. Tie shoulder dress from Amazon, and it fits quite comfortably, keep. Purple thrifted dress. I think this is originally from Urban Outfitters. So the character I thought of when I found this was the Evil Queen. I was thinking to do a Halloween season outfit, didn't pull it off in time. It fits, which is a good thing. I'm gonna keep it. Denim overall dress from Amazon. This was the one that I DIY'd into Oogie Boogie. I had just sewn on the eyes and the mouth pieces, and I removed them now that Halloween is over, so I can just wear this as like a regular outfit piece. Very comfy and it fits nicely, so keep. Also on the Nightmare Before Christmas note is the mayor dress, which I wore very recently, so we kind of know the answer. Doesn't really currently fit, but I do like it for future use, so I'm gonna keep it. Same goes for the Sally dress that I thrifted. Okay, and I think the last dress we have, the last dress is this green maxi dress. I got this from Target years ago with Mike Wazowski in mind from the color, and I'm gonna keep my hair like this because I feel like I'm gonna pop wearing this. I think this dress has had its moment, so I'm gonna say donate. Skirts, pants, and bottoms are gonna be the most challenging categories, I think, but we gotta take it on sooner or later. First skirt I have is this little one from Cider. Like I said, Cider is pretty hit or miss, just as I feared. Not only does it not zip, but it doesn't even get all the way on. This has seen a good many Disney bounds and outfits, so she is going to go to a new home. Got this one from GU in Japan. Okay, this one is not working. I think it's safe to say that this is not gonna fit right now. The material and the shape of it is just so perfect for a Baymax outfit, so I'm gonna keep it in storage and hope of using it in the long term. Next up we have another maxi skirt, also from Japan, from a brand called American Holic. I went a little crazy when we went to Japan because the fashion, especially maxi skirt fashion, is like top tier. But anyways, I'm very excited to say that this one still comfortably fits, maybe with like boots to give it some height. Keep. Another maxi skirt from GU. I don't think she's gonna go any further than that. Keep in storage. Tulle tiered maxi skirts, also from Japan, from a store called Earth Music and Ecology. One size fits all, kind of like a Brandy Melville situation. Not even gonna attempt this one because it was already kind of tight when I bought it. Hurts my soul to say this is a donate because I do like it a lot. It wasn't a comfortable fit to begin with, and I don't think it's gonna be in the future. I hope that it finds someone that it comfortably fits. Next we have this cute little pleated skirt. Another Cider item. First character I had in mind for it was Vanellope. It has been through a lot. The zipper is also kind of falling apart. I think it's time to say goodbye. I have another Tulle maxi skirt. This one I actually thrifted here in the States, and I'm very excited to say that it fits still. I don't like this Tulle one quite as much as I like the other one, but I do feel inspired by this one to create outfits for, so it is a keep. black maxi skirt from Cider, still fits and still partially zips. This is like my Darth Vader skirt. I did wear this to Star Wars Celebration and met Hayden Christensen wearing it. I think all of those things combined, it's definitely a keep. Another skirt from Cider. This one still fits pretty comfortably if it's like over. The length isn't my favorite when it's pulled that high. For like the long term, can definitely see myself still wearing this. So this one and the other one I have of this in another color are keeps. Ahsoka Tano skirt from Heroes and Villains. Very sad to say that this one is nowhere near fitting right now. I think I'm going to keep it and hope that it will fit far future. I do have another one that's the exact same cut in a Return of the Jedi print. Out of the two, I do reach for the Ahsoka one more. Donate this one. Army green mini skirt from Amazon. I haven't reached for this one in years, which I am already going to say donate because there is no chance of it fitting. Cute little denim skirts, also from Amazon. It is high-waisted, so I'm a little concerned. Ooh, but to my surprise, it actually went all the way up. I don't think it's gonna zip, but it did go all the way up. I think I might keep in storage. The last skirts is this lace one. I can't remember if I got this one from Japan or on Amazon, but I'm very excited that it still fits. It is sheer, but it's a very fun layering piece. Keep. Pants and shorts are the next category. I have to be honest and say I'm kind of having a depressed moment going through this. The combination of like years of collecting clothes and all the changes my body's going through, it's kind of a lot to process. So I kind of picked a keep on purpose to start this with. To start on a positive note, these are jeans from a brand called Isabel. Low-waisted maternity jeans. This little expansion elastic on each side. I was on the fence about buying maternity clothes, but this I'm really glad I did because they are so comfortable. So again, keep. Next up, we have some cargo pants. These were thrifted, but the tag inside, it says Billabong. And surprise, surprise, they don't zip. But I kind of have a hack for this. It's this stretchy belly band thing, also from the brand Isabel. So even if the pants don't close, it holds them up still. So these are going to be a keep. A straggler skirt among the pants, which clearly doesn't fit. It's supposed to be like a high-waisted skirt. I honestly forgot I had this. Donate. A pair of pants from Cider. Honestly, the worst purchase I've ever made from Cider. The picture on the listing made it look like they were dress pants with like structure, but when it arrived, the fabric is extremely thin. It looks like men's pajama pants. It was just such a disappointment. I was kind of thinking to turn it into a skirt somehow, but it's honestly been years since I bought these now, so I think it's time to say goodbye. Some thrifted cargo pants, almost button. They still kind of fit. They do have like this little adjustable thing on the sides. Can definitely make these work for now, and I think for the long term, so keep. Purple parachute pants. Also thrifted. I had a parachute pants phase a couple years ago, so it's the first of a couple. It's been a couple years since I've reached for them too, so donate. Some fun cargo shorts. I call these my Sora shorts. They kind of have a Kingdom Hearts vibe to me. Also thrifted, originally Urban Outfitters. Keep. Baggy jeans from Target. These aren't completely on, so I'm not going to show everything. I think they have potential for the long term, so I'm going to keep them. The Fort Town overalls, I think it's safe to say they don't fit, but these did have their moment, so I think it's time for them to find a new home. Fantastic Four blue dress pants. These I got from Amazon for the Comic-Con outfit this year. The material they are is very comfortable. I feel like it's safe to say they'll fit in like the long term, so these are keep. Did I mention that I like parachute pants? Here's another pair. This one's from GU. They're super lightweight and they have the cutest little bow detail on the bottom. A little too tight to wear right now, but for the long term, keep. More parachute pants. These are also from GU. They're kind of winter parachute pants. They have thicker lining on the inside, but clearly not looking good right now. Donate. More maternity jeans. These are also thrifted and they are the over the belly type. And like every time I look in the mirror, I just feel larger and larger every day. It's just very strange because I've never been through this before. They fit pretty comfortably. They're like a little bit more skinny jeans-ish than I would like, but I think they'll work for now, so keep. Okay, so the last pair of pants I have, I'm not going to try on because they're also from GU. Based on how the sizing has been, I don't think these are going to fit, but this is just such a unique piece that I'm going to say keep, just in hope that it fits in the future. It's like a skirt that you wear with these pants, but it's just so interesting that I really want to keep it. And for the grand finale, we have tops, which is a big one. So this is a super cropped hoodie. I got this a couple years ago on Amazon with armored Baymax in mind. It was around the time San Francisco Square opened at the parks. It's still comfortable, it still works, so keep. Okay, this one is an interesting one. It's a mesh top from Popflex. I'll put a picture here of how you're supposed to style it. I did a Scarlet Witch look with this. Honestly, I don't reach for this that much, so we're gonna rehome her. A pink lounge sweatshirt. I am dying for cold weather and like sweater weather, so I'm gonna keep this in hope of cozy days ahead. Pod racing sweatshirts. Another Heroes and Villains item. There is no way that I could part with this. Keep. Goodness gracious, dude. Like I said, every time I look in the mirror, it's just like, anyways, we have a green top from Amazon a couple years ago. The fact that this fits is a plus, but the material is very strange. I don't know, it feels like costumey almost. So I think this is a donate. Another layering piece, orange Amazon top. The material for this one is much better. Color-wise, it's like perfect for goofy. So I'm gonna say keep. Keeping the orange on for another second because the next piece is this yellow button-up. I think it's a donate. Next we have the Max Goof hoodie top. This was a craft hoodie from Michaels. I cut the sleeves on to make it look like Max from a Goofy movie. I love Max. I love Goofy movie. Keep. Okay, I'm facing backwards with this next one because I have to apologize in advance. It looks kind of crazy. This was a thrifted dress that I got, and I'm so sad because I literally just got it a couple months ago. Planning to do a Jack Sparrow look for Halloween, but it doesn't button anymore. The vision was to wear this with a white linen button-up corset and like pirate boots. I had this whole plan. So I'm gonna keep it and hope for the long term. Purple off-the-shoulder top from Amazon. Quite impressed with how this one still fits. Keep. A denim button-up top. Fit-wise, it still works pretty good. Definitely has DIY potential, so keep. Navy blue sweater top, also an Amazon piece. When I took this out of the closet, I was like, probably donate. But now that I've tried it on, I feel like it looks kind of cute. So I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna keep this one. Thrifted green sweatshirt. Very basic piece, very comfy still. Keep. Another thrifted sweater. Still fits quite nicely, so keep. Green blazer. I think this was from Amazon several years ago. The character I intended it for was Loki. A low-key cosplay. It's had its moment, I think, so donate. Our first top that like really doesn't fit anymore. This was a green off-the-shoulder top from Amazon. It also has like that weird costumey material. Donate. Another off-the-shoulder Amazon piece. Clearly I had a phase with these at some point. I got this with Vanellope in mind, and I do like it as a regular top. I think a keep. Lime green Amazon top. This still fits very comfortably. I got this one with Mike Wazowski in mind. I feel like I could still use it that way. I put like an eyeball here. Keep. What I like to call the Lion King top. I think I got this at GU in Japan, and I did wear it to go see the Lion King musical there. Incredible. It's not something that I reach for often anymore. Donate. Pinstripe top from Cider. Earlier I mentioned Cider is very hit or miss, like this one. The material feels like a Halloween costume. Like the cut and the pattern is so cute. And I had Jack Skellington in mind with this. I don't really see it being a long-term piece for me, so donate. I found this one at Forever 21, back when they were still around. As soon as I saw it, I instantly thought of Kingdom Hearts. Keep. Button up top. This has made a lot of appearances here. It has a lot of styling possibilities and it still fits, so easily a keep. Next we have a baby doll top, also from Amazon. She's cute, she still fits, so keep. Another button up. I think this one was thrifted, but again, so many styling possibilities, so keep. Jedi Knight's sweater, another Heroes and Villains item. It still fits quite nicely. The design is to die for, in my opinion. I have the Empire one also, same exact cut and shape, just with a different design. Both of these are going to be keep. A button-up Amazon top. The buttons might be ready to pop off. A size or two up of this might be cute to wear like half unbuttoned, but this particular one is a donate. Super simple zip up hoodie. This I got from the kids section at Target like 3 years ago, but it still fits pretty good and I think it's a keep. I'm not doing all the buttons on purpose just because I'm lazy, but this was thrifted and still fits pretty comfortably and it's got like a cute little pattern on it, so I think keep. A cider top. We're gonna donate. A summery button up that was intended to be part of the Jack Sparrow outfit. It's very easy breezy and it's from Cider. Actually a better item from Cider. Keep. A Bambi long sleeve from the Forever 21 Disney collab a couple years ago. I'm surprised that this still fits. It felt like it was tight to begin with, but it doesn't look too bad. And with winter coming up, I feel like this could be cute, so I'm gonna keep it. A mesh zip up jacket. I got this at GU in Tokyo. A lot of the Tokyo girlies were wearing a layering piece like this and like being easily influenced. Couldn't not get one. Definitely a keep. Speaking of see-through tops, is this mesh one from Amazon. A couple years ago, I thought this was a really fun layering piece with like a tank top. Now, donate. Oversized cardigan from Amazon pretty recently. I thought of Grogu when I found this one. Also very cozy, so keep. A brown cider top. Very pleasantly surprised that this one still fits. This is a keep. This next one is kind of a fun one. Button up with these like little pom-pom details on it. Thing that it goes with. Bingo overalls from Bluey. My friend Jess and I were bingo and Bluey for D23 last year. These might get reworn in the future. So these together are a keep. Beige sweater. Honestly kind of boring. It's from Cider a couple years ago. Because I'm keeping the Grogu one already, don't think I need this one, so donate. Cider turtleneck. It won't like stay folded. I'm not even gonna mess with it and just say donate. Gray top from Cider. Pretty basic piece that still fits. A keep. Oogie Boogie long sleeve from the Disney parks. I do have to say Disney Store Parks merch large is huge. This is almost like a dress on me, but I kind of like that, especially right now. So it's a keep. We're in like the tail end. There's just a couple odds and ends left. I'm just tired and I don't feel like trying these on right now. A couple mesh tops from GU. I know these still fit because they're very stretchy, so I'm gonna keep them as a layering piece. Then we've got some zip up corsets, a black one and a blue one. I'm not even gonna attempt to put these on right now because I know they're not gonna fit, so keep in storage, I think. And with that, I think that's everything. The final donate pile came out to be 3 bags, like completely full. That was a lot, but I'm glad that we did it. There is so much more room in the closet now, kind of slowly starting to make room for baby. I feel accomplished in doing this, and thank you so much for joining me. I also reorganized my closet by color, which feels very satisfying. But yeah, I hope this might have brightened your day a little bit. Thank you so much for being here and for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.